well-endowed alien monster creature, chat, who's bringing over all sorts of drinks. Like, who ordered the green tea? Jack's like, I did, big bosom woman. He's like, here you go, honey. Hello, I just wanted to thank you for clicking on my video, and I also wanted to let you know that not only do I create content here on Class in the Glass, but I also stream content in my Twitch channel, Mr. Revan7. I play single-player games, multiplayer games, and I also do movie reviews and cartoon reviews as well. I also want to encourage you to check out my Patreon, Class in the Glass, where I offer audio commentaries, full reactions for movies, and also the ability to submit questions for my video casts and podcasts. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and enjoy the video.
The key to Akko's destruction lies in the past. I will find my way there. I only begun to fight. Who else wants some?
Samurai Jack.
Let's ease into my next review for Samurai Jack Episode 9, Jack Under the Sea. So Jack, you know, he's tried to find a way back home for the past 8 episodes, but he has failed each and every time. He has helped out a number of characters along the way, chat, made a number of people's lives easier, better in this Aku-controlled world, chat, but he has not found the true path home, chat, to go back to the past and defeat the shape-shifting sorcerer Aku. But there is another opportunity that's presented itself, chat. He is now currently at a shipyard, which I love the opening for this episode. This is the first time we kind of see like this weird steampunky, industrial-looking shipyard, chat. Kind of reminiscent of the most recent episode of The Mandalorian, chat, episode of Season 2, Episode 3, where it feels very lived-in, chat. The water's all polluted. It's like, it's advanced, but also not advanced, chat. It's like it's been caught in this period of time, chat, and everything has just been coated with rust. It's a really, really great opening. But Jack is being told about this tale from the sea captain, and he's like, I have something to tell you, something that you seek, samurai. He's like, what can you tell me, old man? As they're being served their various drinks, chat, you see this very well-endowed alien monster creature, chat, who's bringing over all sorts of drinks. Like, who ordered the green tea? Jack's like, I did, big bosom woman. He's like, here you go, honey. And he drinks the green tea. Well, the sea captain, chat, he's drinking a good old brewski, and he's telling Jack of his adventures, chat, where he uncovered the mer people. He saw the mer people, chat, but no one fucking believes him. You know, it's like, the mer people don't exist. It's just a legend. And the sea captain's like, no, I caught a mer person. I was out at sea for 3 days. I caught nothing until the 3rd day. And the thing I caught was a mer person. And the mer person begged me for his life. And I allowed him to live. I was not going to take the life of another one that was sentient like me, just trying to live their days out in peace. And because I took mercy on this mer person, they told me of their secret kingdom beneath the waves. Originally, it was on the surface, but it fell to the sea, under the sea, under mysterious circumstances. And Jack's like, well, that's very interesting, sir. These people sound incredible, but what is it, this thing that you said I must know? And he says, they are known for creating advanced technology such as a time machine where you can go back to the past. And Jack's like, hooey, I'm going to go out there and fucking go find me some merfolk. And so Jack, he gets himself a little steampunk sailboat, and he goes out to sea. But Jack, he's having a bit of some struggles out there, chat, because one time on the 3rd day, he gets caught in a horrific storm, chat, and he's thrown from his boat. And he comes up from the water, chat, and his ship, chat, his little sailboat is toppling over, and the fucking main wooden beam, chat, of the sail, and it comes down his head and goes boo and knocks him the fuck out. Honestly, with the way that thing fell on his head should have exploded like a melon, chat, like a cantaloupe, and the sea would be covered in Jack's brains and blood and viscera, chat, and skull fragments. But he's got a hard head, that samurai, chat. He just merely drowns and takes on significant brain damage, chat, from being underwater. But as he's slowly sinking to the bottom, chat, he's fucking eaten by a giant fish. And that's the end of the episode, Jack. Samurai Jack is dead. He's not dead. He's fine. He does eventually come to, chat, and he realizes, like, oh my god, I am inside a fish, but most of its body, chat, is see-through. It's transparent. And he fucking panics, like, oh my god. He panics, chat, takes out his sword, and he just begins stabbing at the thing, trying to get out. But the skin, chat, the translucent skin, it's way too thick. His sword can't penetrate. He goes, what the hell? And he's looking around, chat, and he sees all these amazing sea creatures and fish and all sorts of plant life under there, chat. We get a wide shot, chat, and he's basically sitting inside the creature's brain. Its brain's exposed, and Jack's just like, well, I guess I'm just gonna sit here, just trying to figure out what I need to do. But eventually, he starts to look around, and he appreciates all the sea life that he sees around him. He's like, oh, this is amazing, it's beautiful, and he moves over to get closer to the translucent wall, and then he hits like a nerve on the fish, and he goes, nah! And it freaks out, and he goes, ah! And he realizes that the fish, and when you hit the nerve, chat, it moves in a specific direction. And he goes, oh shit, sorry, and he lifts off, and the fish goes in the direction it was intended to go in, chat. And it passes over this precipice, chat, and he sees it, chat. He sees the kingdom, the city of the mer people, the merfolk. And Jack's like, oh shit, I'm here. The captain was right. He's like, yay! But the fish then takes a hard left, and he did not go in the direction of the city. He goes, Jack's like, wait a minute, we gotta go there. The fish is like, I don't know what the fuck you want. And Jack notices some of the nerves, chat, and he presses down on those nerves, and Kerchak goes, nah! And it goes back, chat. You can control the nerves, like right to left. Just cause it. All it does, chat, all it does is just cause the creature excruciating pain. But you can control it, and he causes the creature more pain, and it goes back the direction of the city, where it hooks up to like a little pod, chat, and he is then sucked into the fish's brain, and he's birthed out of the fish, and he goes, what the fuck is happening? And he ends up inside this little tube, chat, where he's able to walk out just covered in birthing fluid, chat, just covered in all sorts of what's the word for it? God, what's the goddamn word? The placenta. He's covered in the placenta juices, and he walks out of the placenta juices, chat, just amniotic fluid. That's a rocket birdie. Placenta and amniotic fluid juices. He gets it all off him, chat, and he goes inside there, and he walks in. He goes into what looks like an elevator, chat, and the door shuts. He goes, oh shit! Doesn't know what the hell's going on. Eventually gets to a new floor, and it opens up, and he sees the merfolk presented before him. He's like, oh shit. He's like, are they friend or are they foe? And they go, welcome, friend. And he goes, oh yay, oh hello. And they go, well, we're not used to having visitors here. And they all come up to him, chat, shaking his hand. We get one mer person who sounds like Sean Connery. We get another one that sounds like Ringo Starr from the Beatles. And they're like, happy to have you here. We're not used to having guests, but you must be famished. We're just about to sit down for dinner. Would you like to join us? And he goes, yeah, I could use some food. Thank you. Yeah, wow, it was a strange deep sea fit. Hey, somebody, that's what happened. I'm just telling you what happened. And so the doors open, chat, and Jack, he's like, whoa, he sees the spread. It's a good goddamn spread. All sorts of fish. And Jack's like, raw fish, chat, sushi. He hasn't had sushi, chat, since when he was back in the past. He hasn't seen this for so long. And he sits down. He just becomes shoving his fucking face with sushi, chat. He is enjoying himself. He is as happy as a pig in mud. And the merfolk are like, Jesus God, he's eating a lot. And they're going, well, we're happy to have guests down here, but we just wanted to ask you what brought you to us. And Jackie stops eating. We have a flashback, chat, to when he fought Aku back in the past, and when Aku sent him into the future and all that. And they go, yes, Aku, we understand. We too have come across Aku. He is the one who forced us down into the depths of the ocean. We originally were above the waters, traded with the land people, built a prosperous civilization. But now Aku sent us down here as punishment for just being who we are, to die and to no longer exist, to be forgotten. And Jack's like, let me help you stop Aku. And they're like, well, what do you need, samurai? And he's like, I heard that you had great technology, a time machine. And the mer people are like, we have just that. We will take you to it. And so they pop into the little fish chat, into the translucent skin, and they go to the time machine. They stop in there. We're okay. We're gonna poop you out, and they birth Jack. And they put him in this little capsule, chat, and they're all standing behind their little computer consoles and things. And they gestured to stand on certain areas, chat, like these two places to put his feet. Puts his feet right there, chat, and they say, your hands up there. And he places his hands on these two spots, chat, and the mer people are like, do it. Do it, and they press the buttons, chat, and oh my God, these suckers come out of nowhere, chat, and they hold Jack in place all the way up to his waist. Like it sucks him up, and it sucks up as he's like, "What is this?" And they go, "We're sorry, Samurai. We're sorry, Jack. We didn't want to do this, but it's the only way to save our people." And Jack's like, "Oh, you fucking did it!" And they all turn away from Jack, chat, and they look into this crevasse, this black crevasse, and from that crevasse, chat, this giant. This black pillar erects itself, chat. Who is it, chat? Aku! Foolish samurai, you have been betrayed by the mer people. The mer people are all sad, and Jack's all mad. He's like, Aku, I shall destroy you. You will not destroy me, samurai. And he grabs the little pod that Jack is in. It was I who will destroy you. And he takes his finger chase, like, he's about to like crush it or something. All he does is goes, boop, and he pokes a small little hole inside the little bubble chat, inside the little pod, and more water begins to fill. And Aku's like, ha 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 ha, and then people are going, Aku, ha ha, Master Aku, and he goes, why do you interrupt my laughter? He's like, well, we've adhered to our side of the bargain. Will you now allow our people to raise our city back to the surface so we may trade and be prosperous? And Ku's like, no! I will not do that. And he's like, I will keep you in the depths of the ocean for your insolence. Don't dare question Aku. And the people are like, fuck you. And they send out their army, chat, to try to defeat Aku. But Aku, chat, as we all know, he's way too powerful. The only thing that can defeat him is the sword of Samurai Jack. And so Aku, he takes the form of like a giant fish, a shark, chat. And of course, Hentai takes the form of Hentai, chat, and just begins destroying all of their forces. And at this point, they're like, oh shit, what are we gonna do? And the Ringo and Sean Connery mer people are like, we have to fucking save Samurai Jack. And like that's the thing. So they go back to Jack and they get him, chat. They unbirth him and they put him inside the fish. And they're like, oh Jack, we're sorry, but we betrayed you. And Jack, he's upset, but he's like, you're not gonna be able to run away from this. I can defeat Aku if you will only let me. And they're like, no, we have to escape. He's like, trust me like I once trusted you. And they're like, oh, that hurt. Okay, fine. What do you want us to do? And so he tells them to turn the thing around, Chad. Turn the goddamn translucent birthing fish around and head right for him. They go, oh, well, okay, we're trusting you, Samurai Jack. And he's like, I know. And so as the Aku hentai octopus, Chad, is coming towards them, so is the translucent birthing fish. And Jack's like, I'm ready. And so the fish goes, hold on. And the fish front poops him out, Chad. He front poops Jack out. And he goes right towards Aku, Chad, with the sword going, ah. And Aku's like, that's fucking gross. And he goes inside of Aku, chat, goes inside his mouth and comes out his ass, comes right outside his back, chat. Pop, boom! And Aku's like, oh my god! He's like, you may have defeated me this time, samurai, but I'll be back! You'll see! Ah, ha, ha. And he goes back into the crevasse, chat, from whence he came, and the rest of the merfolk and they rise up to the surface with what's left of their army, chat, and they go to Jack and they're like, Jack, we thank you for defeating Aku and for saving our people, but we know that what we did to you is unforgivable. We're so sorry. And Jack's like, listen. Aku is a corrupting evil force, and he makes people do very desperate things. I know you just did it to save your people, and we won this day. And Jack says, the time machine isn't real, is it? And the guy goes, it's not real. And then they go, Jack's like, and like, we're so sorry. And Jack's like, it's okay, then my journey must continue. And the mer people are like, can we do something for you, anything for you? And Jack goes, well, there is one thing. And we cut to Jack in some forest in some faraway land, chat, and he's walking around. He got the grumbles, got the tummy grumbles, chat. He's hungry, and he produces this sack, chat. He's been carrying this little satchel. He opens it up, and it's filled with sushi, chat. And he sits down for a nice evening meal, chat. And that, my friends, that is Samurai Jack, episode 9, Under the Sea. Quite an undersea adventure, chat. Fucking fish birthing and front pooping you out. It's disgusting. Who would have thought, Chad? Who would have thought? This black pillar, not a brownie. This black pillar erects itself. Goddamn right it does. To tell you what's up, Chris. Sorry I missed the end of the Terminator 2 review. I was eating a cinnamon roll. No problem. Got the VOD, man. You got the VOD for that. But I hope you guys enjoyed my review for Samurai Jack episode 9, chat. Completely true. All that stuff I said that happened actually happened, chat. A lot of front pooping. But now, my friends, we got poo, exactly. But now, my friends, we got to go ahead and transition over to the gameplay. Let's go ahead and start playing that Demon Souls, chat.